advanced technologies, tools, and equipments, we proudly provide the most globally competitive service in the North. The true test of salesmanship is not when you sell a car, but it is when your customers keep coming back for more. And when they start recommending you to others, then you know you've done a great job. And that's what Namco is all about.
8 months flew by just like that, and I'm sure every one of you have been waiting for the opening night of the 2024 Bounty Fresh Grace Alumni Basketball League. We're currently live at the SGS Stadium in Araneta Avenue, the home of all our games this season. And good evening, everybody. Once again, my name is Nico Rocha, along my partner, Coach Ezra C. And Coach, what makes this year's season more unique compared to the others?
Of course, this season, meron tayong, hopefully, tatlong division. Okay. We're starting off tonight with 34 years old below. We also have 35 years old below. And in the works as well, yung mga seniors natin, 55 years old and above. Okay, we're hoping that we could have it on board as well. So, yun yung mga inaabangan natin for this season.
You know, when I was looking at the rosters, I was looking for names that are familiar with me, especially mga nasa 35 and above because of last year. And we can see here, sabi nga natin, there are two respective categories. The first one is the Namco Mitsubishi Motors Ilocos Cup for the 35 and up, just to make it clear. And then the second one is under the Apex Gili Ilocos Cup, which is the 34 and below. And for tonight, the opening night, our double header will consist of Goodfellow Pharma Corporation and Octoboy. So yung una nating aabangan for our 7:30 matchup. So yung mga participating teams, this is the Apex Gili Ilocos. Just to make it clear, no, kasi they will have their own championship, their own categories.
Exactly.
They won't face the other bracket.
Tama. Ito yung tournament format natin for our league. It's a single round robin format. At the end of the elimination round, the top 4 teams will advance to the semifinals. And sa semifinals, it's a knockout game semifinals. So number 1 faces number 4, 2 faces number 3, walang twice to beat advantage.
So para ano talaga, more of up until sa semifinals, you have to prove na okay, number 1 ka. But okay, we won't give you the twice to beat. It's more of patunayan nyo na you guys are really consistent till the end up you reach the finals. And ito na nga, this is the Apex Gili Ilocos. So that will be Goodfellow up against Octoboy at 7:30. At 9 p.m. will be Kitchen King up against New Ivex Machinery Corporation live at the SGS Stadium. And for this one, di tayo, like for me, these are new names that I'm seeing. Not familiar with them at all, but this is what I love about basketball. Masasanay tayo on who are the star players for this year. And with that, let me turn you over first to the game announcer for the starting lineups.
All right, let's meet the starters for both teams. First, the Goodfellow Pharma. Point guard number 99, Shan D. Shooting guard number 12, Clark Tang. Small forward number 9, Amsterdam Thomas. Power forward number 7, Cha Sing Wong. At center number 34, Jeremy Thomas. Goodfellow Pharma head coach is Maynard Chua. And now the starting unit for your Octoboy. Point guard number 12, Henry Ko. At shooting guard number 6, Peter Chen. Small forward number 15, Andre Ong. Power forward number 13, Justin Wong. And center number 19, Jepson Lee. Our official for this ball game, crew chief Edith Boticario.
For our starting five, for Octoboy, only Wagyu Seafood Grill, Joshua Chan, Denrick Ko, Justin Wang, Cyril Ong, and Charles C. While for Goodfellow, it's Chasin Wang, Clark Tang, Amsterdam Thomas, Jeremy Thomas, and Sean D to round up our 10 guys that will play it out in the first quarter. Coach Edster, I saw you a while ago talking to one of the boys here, and what's your relation to some of them? Is it more of mga anak ba ng barkada mo dito?
Oh, some of them is not only anak of barkada, no?
Yeah.
Anak of my former student. So parang apo ko na. And si Lance Thomas, number 34 of Goodfellow Pharma, was once our student sa Head Start Sports Academy. Yan.
Mga game officials natin, Faye Veras, Edith Boticario, our crew chief, and umpire number 2, Francis Bello. And they will be with us till the end of this first game. Ball is live and it stays with Octoboy. And pagdating ganito, Coach Edster, you know, the first quarter, we see the age group, right? How different is this age group compared to what we're usually used to in the Grace Alumni
Ang
Basketball?
malaking difference lang, yung sa 35 above, nakakalaro ko pa eh. Itong 34 below, hindi na. And it's good that we are able to have these divisions kasi ito yung pinaka-purpose naman ng league is to continue to strengthen yung community ng Grace Alumni.
You can see there a drive, opening drive by Joshua Peter Chan, end one agad. And gusto mo papakilala agad sa
Oo,
umaga pa lang.
nag-flex kagad nung parang napakalaking muscles niya. And ito yung maganda sa production natin right now. We have several cameras, we have slow-mos. It's something that they could look back in. And masarap na i-reminisce or maipakita din sa mga kaibigan nila yung game na kaya nilang i-showcase.
Yeah, for sure. This is once again the Bounty Fresh 2024 Grace Alumni Basketball League, the opening night. We see there that Ko tried to get away from his defender, but the referee saw something else. The offensive foul is going back to the yellow shirts.
Oh, good defense there. Naunahan siya in terms of positioning. Drawing that charge is Sean D for Goodfellow Pharma.
Now si Ko, right there, nakita natin yung right arm medyo na-extend, and kahit saan, the referees are gonna call it, especially if it's evident. Kita-kita sa harap pa ng camera, you know. And we see there, a jumper for Goodfellow, ties the ball game at 2-all.
Oo, masarap makita yan. Lance Thomas hitting that medium range. And si Chan, again, mga Chan yata talagang mahuhusay. Isa na dyan, si ating producer, si Coach Willie Chan.
Of course, sa mga mag-namesake na yan, kakawaan pagdating sa how great they are. And you can see Chan here once again, the second and one opportunity. He's smiling as always. He knows he's gonna have a good night.
Yes, oo. Kanina N1, and now you look at that Euro step. Mukhang he could do it all for Octoboy.
Itong Octoboy, Coach Edster, this is the combined batch of 2020 and 2021. While yung Goodfellow Pharma Corporation, I believe they are the youngest in all their participating teams. That's batch 2022 and 2023. Pero alam mo naman na they don't care if they're the youngest. They want to make a statement here. They want to, of course, be the champions for their respective category.
Sabi nga nila sa 35 above, lamang ka pag mas bata ka eh, diba? Dito sa 34
And
below,
under, yeah.
baka syempre yung youth, medyo baka mas erratic kasi syempre mas season, mas malapit ka sa 34 years old.
So parang ano, yung magic number pala sa age natin is 35. Yung pala yun. A kick out to the corner, drive, lefty, but medyo ano, stays to the right side, but he was able to recover his own miss. Cuts the lead back to 4 with 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in the first.
He was relentless, even missing that shot, pero gets it back for Goodfellow Pharma.
Kita mo dito sa Octoboy that they're trying to attack whenever they can. And it's nice to see that everybody's sprinting back down on defense. Nobody's slacking here. Once again, the score is now 10-4.
Joshua Peter Chen showing some of the things that he could do aside from scoring. That was a nifty pass he gave to his teammates.
The 3-point no good this time. Another floater para sa Goodfellow. I've counted a lot of floaters already for the yellow shirts. Let's see if they start hitting those in the next following quarters. There you go! Kaso yung bola had, you know, tatao, papasok ba o hindi?
Oh.
Rolled out.
It's, kumbaga, 60% was in already.
Parang 90% parang nag-isip eh.
Biglangan na lang lumabas for Lance Thomas.
And Joshua Peter Chan with the 3-pointer a while ago already has 8 points in a matter of 4 minutes. Great passing here for Goodfellow, although that one was an air ball. Rebounded by Octoboy.
Oh, yeah.
They're taking their time.
Yeah, Cyril Ong with that rebound. You mentioned kanina kung anak ba ng mga kabarkada. Cyril Ong is the son of Cloyd Ong. One of the shooters para sa 35 above division.
Yan yung mga names na naalala ko. And with that, we have a teamy timeout right now. Octoboy with 10 points. Goodfellow 4. See you guys after this. You're watching the 2024 Grace Alumni Basketball League presented by Bounty Fresh. This is Nico Rocha along with partner coach Esther C. This is the first game of the doubleheader here in our opening night. Goodfellow Pharma Corporation up against Octoboy, with Octoboy up by 6 here in the first quarter.
Octoboy headed by Joshua Chan, no? Tama.
Joshua Chan with 8 points already out of the
Yes.
possible 10.
So new faces on the floor for Goodfellow Pharma. Coach Maynard Chua. Yan, kabatch ko yan. Batch 1992 for Grace. Yun naman, again, yung maganda rito sa ating season right now. Even the sponsors or the team names like Octoboy, Giovanni Cheng. So, alumnus din natin yan sa Grace Christian College.
And I believe is he also part of one of our players here in the
Division.
the division. Pero dun siya sa 35 and up for sure. It would be funny if to see him in the same category. Goodfellow, konti-konti, nakakahabol. Just taking things one play at a time, playing honest defense. Let's see how they attack this possession. Mid-range jumper, the ball bouncing out, rebounded by John Uy. It's too strong right there. But you can see the hustle of Goodfellow Pharma Corporation. And something that stands out here in the stat sheet, Coach Edster, is that they have 9 rebounds compared to just the 3 of Octoboy.
Tama, and they're having more attempts, ha? Kasi those are offensive rebounds. They just have to settle down and then to make those open shots.
And Chua right there being caught with happy feet as he had a moment of hesitation, therefore being called for traveling.
Pinag-usapan na natin ang father and son, and si Chua was the son of their coach, Maynard Chua.
You see your zone defense being played by Goodfellow, but as usual, culprit number 1, Joshua Peter Chan, now with 10 points.
So dapat markahan na yan ng Goodfellow Pharma. He has been lording it over sa scoring for Octoboy.
Usually, Coach Edster, when we see scorers like him, they usually try to take it easy on defense, no? But you can see him is aggressive. He's the head of the snake when it comes to defense. Hindi napapagod ata tong bata na to. Take a look here one more time. Joshua Peter Chan. That's a tough move.
Oo, parang PJ Simon eh, yung
Yes,
galaw na yun.
PJ
Yung
Simon, exactly.
pull up na yun na ginawa niya. The platoon substitution now for Octoboy.
Coach Ed, sir, pag tinanong kita, ano yung chances na kilala nila si PJ Simon?
Yun, baka hindi na inabutan. So,
Paisip ka dun.
dapat,
You know that's a good question.
iibahin natin yung iibahin pala natin yung mga sample natin.
Hanap tayo.
Yeah.
Kailangan na maghanap for our next coverage.
Let's say hi to those who are watching us
Yes,
live.
of course.
Of course, Pat Lim, one of the better shooters na liga, is watching sa atin, and si Elton Zeng, which is one of our coaches sa Head Start Sports Academy. Also, tune in here sa ating Grace Alumni Basketball League.
I just want to say, Mr. Patim, I remember you with your shooting last season. Hindi ko talaga makakalimutan na alumni. It's really hard to forget them, especially na when you look at the stat sheet, next thing you know, you have 25 points. Quiet yung mga production nila eh. First shot is good, but you can see here that John Uy got his own miss.
Tatlo na yung rebounder na Octoboy. They forgot to box out the shooter. The ball just came back to him eh.
The drive, playing through contact, but they were not aware of the shot clock. It goes back to Octoboy.
If syempre, the offensive team gets back the rebound, hindi 24 seconds yan, 14 seconds shot clock. And on screen, we have Maynard Chua, again, batch 92 of Grace Christian High School, coach for Goodfellow Pharma.
Actually, sa mga alumni league na ganito rin, Coach Ed, it's a great way to, to get better in being a coach, right? You try to do it here first, and then when you're confident enough, try to go out already, right? Try to see different teams.
And another thing is, you help out the youth,
Yeah.
diba? To get better, motivate them, share your expertise to them, kumbaga.
It's really great for the youth development, is having a great coach. Very underrated, and sometimes it could make or break a person's a player's career.
Especially yung mga younger years mo. Tayo, nung naglalaro, we always remember our coaches, yung mga younger years, yung mga napupulot natin or sinasabi sa atin na mga dapat at hindi dapat gawin.
And coach, yung mga players na kilala ko sa present time ngayon, whenever they have an award, they get awarded with something, they always think their high school coach or my youth coach back in the day, and I was like, iba talaga yung how everything starts.
Yeah, talking about coaches, one of better coaches then watching right now, si Coach Nino siya. Hi, Coach Nino.
Hello, Coach. Thanks for watching. Again, here, another drive by Octoboy. They see that their size cannot be contained by Goodfellow, therefore getting the fouls and trying to be really aggressive in every possession that they can take advantage of. That time, it's by number 8 of Octoboy. That is Gerard Chuacoco.
Yeah.
Using the board.
Using the board. Yan, mahirap malaman kung sinadya o hindi. Pero mukhang hindi naman kasi mukhang
Planado
sinadya
daw.
kasi hindi naman walang expression na nagulat siya. O si?
Pero parang sa jahat. Pero Coach Edstra, fun fact here. Korean teams right now in the GABL use the backboard for their free throws. I think there's a study na percentage-wise, it's better if gawin mo yun. Let's say kung i-adapt ng mga Philippine teams yun. Yeah, or mas bata. Great stop there by Sia. Sia finding a cutting teammate. Geronimo with a drive and the bucket. 15-7. The biggest lead now of Octoboy. Timeout once again. Take a look here. The pass by Sia to Geronimo.
And the dad was talagang cheering for the son. The dad, Marlon Geronimo, here in the venue. Very happy with that fast break play.
Who wouldn't be? He puts his team up by 8. We have 3 minutes and 25. Well, 3 minutes and 18 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Of course, the legendary coach.
Yes, our commissioner, Commissioner Reynaldo Boy De Vera.
Yes. Commissioner making sure that everything is according to plan. Actually, we started on time. And you saw there a foul called on Octoboy. It's a good fellow. They really know that even though they're a bit lacking on size, their effort in rebounding hasn't been matched yet by Octoboy.
O yun naman ang sinasabi natin in terms of rebounding. The discipline. Una, discipline mo to box out. And yung tenacity to continue to want the ball, diba?
Shot by Hans Valero. His first free throw, no good. He has one more shot here to try and cut down this lead here in the first quarter.
Hans Valero, one of our campers also sa Head Start Sports Academy, and happy to see him scoring in that free throw.
Coach Esther, I just want to ask, I think also for our viewers as well, those watching GABL for the first time, how do these teams get formed? So parang do you have a sign-up form, like batch 22, 23, o sign up kayo, then let's just see how it goes.
Yeah, it started at, they have to register if they want to join. But eventually, the team representative requested na, by batch sila, mag-join in sa batch. So they were able to form their own teams, joining the 34 below division.
I see there by John Harris. Uy! Nakakabawi siya dun sa mga missed free throws. I saw that the driving lane is open, finishing through contact. And he's keeping his team here within striking distance. But again, this time, another steal by Octoboy. And if you look at the stats, that is their 8th steal.
Ito si Sanhi, nakalaro ko to sa Grace Christian Church. Talagang mahusay din, talagang umagaw ng ball. His timing, his length. And that's one of his specialty.
That was Pierce Sani a while ago on the other end of the court. And would you say for Pierce, Coach Edster, is his specialty defense? But let's take a look here first by the drive of the quarter brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors Ilocos. You see there that John Uy not caring if there's a defender in front. He will finish through contact.
And ang maganda, syempre, the skills of the player will only get better when you have competitions like this, diba? The more tournaments, the more competition, the more opportunity for them to continue to get better.
Definitely, and for sure sa mga camps nyo, Coach Esther, you would see that this kid is, you would say na he's popping up. Like makikita mo na ramdam mo talaga siya when he plays.
Hans Valero getting another point there for Goodfellow Pharma. Ethan Casares is also watching us live at our live streaming. Hi, Ethan.
I love that pass. Parang di ko alam kung planado ba, but you would see that there's a bit of chemistry here already.
And he loves the bank shot, no? Hindi lang sa free throw. He got that mid-range, gets the bank going for him.
It's really tough to do that intentionally, that bank shot. Sanhi tried to pull up but gives it back to Sia. Chua Coco. You see here the ball movement for Octoboy's turnaround jumper. So far, all their jumpers have been hitting, Coach.
Oh, that's how you break a zone. Quick short passes, flash in the middle. And Octoboy has been doing wonders doon sa kanilang setup play.
You saw the handles, the bag of John Harris Uy. But that time, Octoboy was prepared.
It's one attempt there para sa Goodfellow Pharma.
Chococo to see it this time. Splash from the right wing.
And the Octoboy bench is having fun watching their teammates score that one. And here, Geronimo with the steal. Pero a turnover naman.
They already have 9 steals in the first quarter alone. And if Goodfellow wants to come back, they have to cut down those turnovers.
Yeah. So Goodfellow Pharma doing very well in their rebounding. Other side naman sa defense.
This is perfect. This is the perfect graphic, no? The cold-blooded three-point shot of the quarter. And it's because this is now their biggest lead of this game. First quarter pa lang, I know, but sometimes it gets tiring to catch up at such a huge lead so early in the game.
No, and on the other side, momentum yan. Momentum is on the side of Octoboy, so Goodfellow Pharma needs to to give a good defense.
Isa
And
pa.
kakasabi pa lang natin, back-to-back 3-point shot for Sia.
Another bullseye for Rambert. See ya. I think yung sinabi niya whenever he lets go of the ball. See ya. Alam niya, pasok. And that's at the end of the first quarter. Octoboy, with all majority of their shots, hitting the target, 27-11. Take a look at some of the first quarter highlights, Coach Edster. And it's gonna be majority going to Octoboy.
Oh, the first basket by Joshua Chan. And 8 points kanina. Galing sa kanya. Fast break, Euro step, 3 points. Then the good fellow Pharma, medyo nakabawi ng konti with that volley shot. But the setup plays of Octoboy and the back-to-back 3 points of Shah, giving them the 16-point lead in the first quarter.
Let's see what Goodfellow does in the second quarter. We'll be back. You're watching the 2024 Grace Lumine Basketball League 2024 season. This is the 34 and under division. And as you can see the score, Octoboy up 27-11. Coach Edster, but looking at the stats, right, what stood out for you on why this is the score right now?
Aside from the stats, maganda yung defense sila, maganda yung, I guess, they're forcing turnovers, Goodfellow Pharma. But aside from that, their half-court setup. Maganda yung pasahan, umiikot yung bola. Kanina may nagfla-flash sa gitna. They're hitting the flasher. And of course, Sia hitting two three-pointers for them. And yung momentum talagang it's with Octoboy.
I love this description. Shooter, Matthew Geronimo. That's like, that's the perfect, if you're going to take one word to describe that player, shooter. I agree. I agree. That's again to our director and all the teams right there.
Ooh. Grabe naman. Unforced turnover and Pierre Sandy gets that fast break for him.
If you ask Pierce, more of that please. Once again, Pierce, this time with a drive. You can see the full court press of Octoboy. I think that's, I believe, steal number 11.
That's pag yung ganyang 11 since halos one game na yan. And dito, it's not the end of the first half yet. So,
Tama ka, Coach Edster. I agree.
So Goodfellow Pharma talaga needs to take care of that possession.
You see there, Goodfellow trying to swipe the ball away. This time, Sia, will this be ball number 3? No good.
But again, the passing of Octoboy, recognizing who the shooter is.
Man,
Back-to-back miss naman ngayon for him.
those are lucky breaks for Goodfellow. They know that that guy already made 2 3-pointers. They don't want to give him some confidence. But luckily for them, they're able to get a stop. Let's see how they do in the second quarter. But that time, I think yung pasa ni... who was that? That was
Lance
number 34.
Thomas.
Yes, Lance
Oo.
Thomas. Or rather, si Jeremy. Lance
Jan-
Thomas.
oo,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
John Ko. So aside from Octoboy forcing turnovers sa mga steals, Goodfellow Pharma, unforced turnover din, di ba?
Yes. So Goodfellow Pharma, I think the main thing here is the rebounding. They have 25 rebounds to 8, but it's more of hindi nila nako-convert to shots eh.
Yeah, and the fast break advantage with Octoboy, 16-2 advantage for Octoboy for fast breaks.
So Octoboy, as what we can see right now in the first half, they love to run.
Mhm.
If you're gonna try stopping them, try to contain the
And-
transition.
Yeah, another steal there. Grabe itong si Joshua Peter Chan. I love this player doing all things for Octoboy.
Parang di pa ata pinapawisan, Coach Edster. You know, it's another day, another night.
Relax lang yung laro niya. And look here, forcing that turnover, that fast break of the quarter brought to us by Jillian and Chan doing that 16th fast break point for Octoboy.
All right, now they're in a really comfortable spot, just like our seats here right now. And the newly renovated aircon of SGS Stadium, all the more people should watch here.
Kaya nga, kung malapit lang kayo dito sa SGS Stadium, calling all Grace, alumni, friends, bisita kayo rito and watch the games that we have here live and enjoy also. Makita natin yung air-conditioned venue natin at saka yung mga LED brought to us by Cantigo Sports.
I feel like I'm in a Phil Oil game, no? Because of all the setup, the LED, our scoreboards and everything. I wish that all the other alumni leagues could follow this kind of setup. It's really nice. It's worth following. Currently in the second quarter, that's not the first quarter, with 7 minutes and 38 seconds. I just want to make it clear. No? Isipin ng tao, wow, 2 minutes have passed pala, tapos 32 na yung Octoboy. But we are currently in the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
Goodfellow Pharma needs to find a solution sa fast break ng Octoboy. And the reason why they're having those many fast break points is kasi yung turnover that Goodfellow Pharma is creating.
Once again, Chan, that time though, not making the layup, but teammate right there by Clark Tan with a putback. Oh, sorry, that was Denrick Ko.
Sean D, back in the ball game, nagparamdam kagad with a 2-point score.
Ko this time had to get creative with his drive to the basket. A bit frustrated he didn't make it, but they're still up by 20.
Naunahan sila. Look at this drive of the quarter by Sean D.
Brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors, Ilocos.
I remember Sean D now. Parang kailan lang, he was a little kid in our Head Start Sports Academy. Ngayon, mama na yung katawan.
Minamama rin yung mga kalaban. Octoboy now up by 22 against Goodfellow. If you're Goodfellow, Coach, what do you fix first? Considering na medyo lamang dito ang Octoboy in a lot of categories.
One is to take care of their possession. Kasi every turnover, hindi ka nakascore kalaban, 4 points yung kagad yun against them.
Parang ano yun he checked yung tira ni Ko, but you know, the Octoboy was waiting for those misses. That time, Lee was right there.
Yung kumpiyansa ng Octoboy dito sa larong ito, continue pataas ng pataas for them. It's as if they're saying na kayang-kaya namin tong larong to.
You see here, Lee knew where the ball was going. Just be patient with it. Now, I think the biggest lead right now for the purple shirts, a 24. Jumper is short, off to the left. Here comes Octoboy, trying to see where they can attack this time. Swing to Chan. Chan, pull up mid-range. Money. Another one for number 6.
Yeah, simple. And young guys need to learn those medium-range jumper. Kasi sinasabi natin, ito yung isa sa pinaka-open na area sa basketball court. And Joshua Chan there hitting that 2 points again for Octoboy.
Score is 40-14. We'll be back after this. We're currently at the second quarter of the battle between Octoboy and Goodfellow Pharma Corporation, with Octoboy currently in cruise control, not breaking a sweat as much here in the first half. You see here all smiles for everybody right now on the floor While for those in yellow, they're thinking, what can we do? It's 26 points. Good thing for them. There's a lot of time left.
Marami pang oras, and it started off, tingnan natin kung ito yung makakapag-spark for Goodfellow Pharma. That 3 points by John Ko, and then steal by Sean D.
Splash from downtown, a steal. That's a quick 5-point in a matter of seconds, Coach Edster.
Ginagantihan ng Goodfellow Pharma itong Octoboy. Sila naman ang doing some trapping for themselves and have forced some turnovers there.
It actually makes sense for them to be doing this considering that they have more guys than the players
Tama, and
of Octoboy.
down by 20 ka, and that was a cold-blooded 3-point shot by John Ko, brought to us by Mets Logistics Incorporated.
Sakto talaga yung mga names and sponsors natin. Dun sa, you know?
Oh, Mets Logistics.
Mets Logistics.
Cold chain warehouse yan.
No, I like watching Ko play. He recognizes who the hot man is. He doesn't care about his points. He's more of like, who's the hot man? Sino yung pwede i-feed dito ngayon?
Yes. Another steal there, courtesy of Joshua Chan. Again, another turnover for Goodfellow Pharma.
So kay Joshua Chan, default mode, nakangiti.
Nakangiti, oh. Effortless, no?
Effortless. Chan finds Lee, flashes in the middle. This time Lee sees the defender. He has the size, but the shot just didn't go in.
Oh, ganda ng basic move doon. Receiving the pass, facing the basket. And then sorry miss lang for him.
You can see there that Ko was a bit aggressive. Kita natin doon na gigil si Ko.
Oo, medyo. Sometimes, pag sunod-sunod na nakapag-force ka ng turnover, akala mo madali na lang agawan lagi eh, di ba? So, yan, medyo nang gigil ng konti with that foul from Ko.
And ano talaga eh, pag nakita mo na, okay, gumagana yung trap natin, tara, ulit-ulitin natin. Let's try to get more steals. Especially yung pinag-uusapan nila sa huddle, we see there, 2 free throws para kay, I think that's Slim, right? He's going to the line, he got fouled.
Habang free throw, batuin lang natin yung mga nanonood sa atin dito live. Rex Tan, Irvin Ko, Alan Ang, Brian Chang, Francis C. Thank you for watching our Grace Alumni Basketball League live streaming. Pag may oras, bisita kayo rito, nood tayo, makapagkwentuhan din.
Yes, it's a perfect Wednesday evening. Ganda ng lugar. We have a lot of parking. See there, another drive. And they get rewarded going to the free throw line. Actually, dun sa live stream natin, no, yung lahat ng mga nanonood, we encourage them, if taga-Grace alumni, if you're a Grace alumni, list down your batch. Comment your batch.
Yeah.
For the brave, comment your batch.
Lance Thomas now sa free throw missing. One of the main guys.
Idol
Yes,
ko yun.
uy, kilala ko yan. Parang kilala ko yan. For insurance needs, huwag niyong kalimutan yung taong yan sa AXA Philippines.
And always, you better take care of your health. That's something that we have to learn as we age. You see there once again.
I think Goodfellow Pharma needs to know how to cut those driving angles eh. Tamo tong drive ni walang humarang, hinabol ng kamay. So that's a sure N1 for Joshua Chan.
Joshua Chan in a lane of his own, he's moving at his own speed, and he's forcing his defenders to, sabayan nyo ako.
Oo.
Sabayan nyo ako dito.
And I think that's one thing na kailangan na improve ng Goodfellow Pharma. You have to sacrifice your body eh, para mahinto mo yung momentum ng driving person.
Kita mo doon that Sean D tried to pull up from 3, but at the last second, pinasa. Nagulat yung team niya, leads to another turnover.
Another turnover. So, yan yung isang kailangan na talagang improve ng Goodfellow Pharma team, yung team chemistry to lessen their turnovers.
Tendencies rin ng teammates mo eh, no? You have to understand na, okay, itong kakampi ko, mahilig mag-fake. Diba? Pump fake sa 3. Oh, ready. Tingin lagi sa ball. And I think that's fundamental, right, Coach? You have to look at the ball. Ayan, nag-comment.
May nag-hit na ng call mo. Aristotle Brian Sang, batch 08. Alan Ang, batch 2000. Si Aristotle Sang, one of the players ng alumni na exciting to watch.
Yan yung gusto kong sabihin. Everything but the shot.
Si Lance Thomas, one of the talagang main man for Goodfellow Pharma, getting that offensive rebound. Ang daming palo nun.
Si Sean,
So,
you can argue kay Sean D pala, marami ng mga palo na nakaabang as he drove to the lane. Nothing easy when it comes to the shaded area of Octoboy.
2 misses for Jeremy Lance Thomas. 23-point lead na to, Miguel.
Peter Chan again! Did you see that fake, Coach Edster? And so far, yung score natin has been trending between 20 plus right now. Hindi pa ganun nakakalapit yung Goodfellow, but we can see that they're at least they're becoming more aggressive in the offensive end.
And the adjustment, meron ng adjustment na
Meron
ginagawa ang Goodfellow Farm, and it's just that itong Octoboy, they're not walang rattle, short passes to their big man, getting that N1 for Octoboy.
That is Charles Jefferson Lee now with 6 points and 3 rebounds.
Kita mo yun, simpleng cut, acknowledging the cut, giving that pass, Pearson to Lee for that N1.
Nothing easy right there. Just another day at the gym. We got a TV timeout. We got 3 minutes, 21 seconds remaining. Babalik tayo sa 2024 Bounty Fresh Great Alumni Basketball League. This is the 34 below division, the Geely Ilocos Cup.
Yes, ito na yung mga viewers natin dito watching our live game. And I'm sure natutuwa sila sa venue, air-conditioned venue, Miguel.
Hindi lang sila natutuwa. Lahat tayo dito. lahat tayo.
Imagine your Grace Alumni Basketball League in a venue like this, in a production like this with Direct Francis Opilio as our director. Grabe.
The ever constant Direct Francis, Coach Willie Chan, and the rest of the crew. We wouldn't be in this position without them.
Yes. Joshua Chan, great recognition there by Lee. Mapansin mo yung samahan ng team eh. Maganda eh. Diba?
Alam nila
Recognizing
kung
kagad.
saan yung hotspot ni Joshua Chan. He loves attacking from the left. Yun yung nakikita natin. And they also recognize that when they get the rebound, tara. But this time, Spear Sanhi.
See, walang humaharang eh. Just open lane for Pierce Sanhi. Parang round-robin layup for Octoboy.
It's like, ano to, Coach, yung tawang description dito. It's like, parang playing around cones. Dinadaanan mo lang.
Dinadaan.
Parang drill. And that's, hindi nakatingin ata si Joshua Chan doon.
Yeah, rare turnover now for Octoboy. Ito na yun, yung GD fast break of the quarter. Changing hands is Joshua Chan, right to left.
Sabi niya, I put some difficulty here. Try ko nga. Okay. Try, baka next time no hands.
Maganda itong pinapakita ni Joshua Chan. And another turnover for Octoboy.
Ito yung one of our early candidates for mga player of the year, player of the season, for at least for their 34 and under division. Si Joshua Chan, making a name for himself, tumatatak na agad sa isip natin, and di pa tapos ang first half. A rare steal for Goodfellow Pharma. And he got whacked there from behind.
By Pierre Sanhi. So good defense there for Goodfellow Pharma. Ito yung gusto natin makita for Goodfellow Pharma. Force some turnovers. Sorry miss there, pero at least you take away yung opportunity to score para sa Octoboy.
Ito yung parang point ng laro na sasabihin mo na, if you're a coach, huwag natin tignan yung score.
Yes.
Let's play let's dissect our play. Parang, play by play muna tayo. Huwag
Oo.
muna natin dissect as a whole.
Especially, this is their first game. Diba?
Exactly, first game pa. Chan. Acting as a facilitator this time. Eh, pati yung talbog ng bola. It's just
Going into their favor, eh, no?
going into their favor.
So, ang tanong dun, may assist ba yun? Coming from number 8 to Lee.
Sa tingin mo, mukhang fumble ata, coach, eh, no? There you go.
Yeah. Sean D. gumagante for Goodfellow Pharma.
Actually, for Goodfellow, Coach Edster na, it's Sean D and John Harris Uy. The main, the main
umaatak
scorers. So,
talaga sa
maatak talaga.
kanila.
They need more help though. It can't be predictable na it's only these two na imamarka ng Octoboy. Once again, another one. 54-22. 32-point lead. This time a rainbow three. No good. Once again, Chan this time pull up three.
Oh, bigat.
Net.
Ang bigat naman nun. Sabi niya, napagod na kakalayap. Miguel,
Tres naman.
Fast break 3 naman for Joshua Chan.
Now with 24 points in 12 minutes of playtime only.
Grabe.
Was that an alley-oop or let's just
Out
say
of balance,
let's
yeah.
just say it's an alley-oop. Lee,
Even the big man of Octoboy getting those steals for their team.
will this be the third three of Sia? Hits the back rim, no good. So, tumatakbo na ang Goodfellow Pharma Corporation.
They have the numbers.
Pero-
4 against 3 yun, Miguel. Sayang.
Yes, but you see here, look at the unselfishness of Octoboy. This time it's Lee.
Mas gusto yung assist kesa sa score, eh, no? And that's unselfish basketball for Octoboy. That's the reason why they're up by right now 37. Is that 37 point?
It's 37. Abot ba yun? Will that count? And our referee says it counts. So at the end of the first half, the score is 59-24. Let's take a look here some of the highlights in the second frame.
Ito, the cousin of Lance Thomas. Thomas getting that score. That's a 3-on-1 fast break. A seldom fast break for Goodfellow Pharma. That's the last basket of the quarter for Goodfellow Pharma.
Our halftime score for Octoboy 59, for Goodfellow 24. We'll see more of this in the second half.
Choose to be greater with Summit Natural Drinking Water.
Our drinking water of choice that helps refresh us with the right hydration.
At nagbibigay ng right minerals.
Summit Natural Drinking Water. Thirst for more.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Namco is a place where we bring home our highly experienced and skilled mechanics from all over the world to serve their fellow Ilocanos. Kinagaget is one of the greatest traits of being an Ilocano, and together with the most advanced technologies, tools, and equipments, we proudly provide the most globally competitive service in the North. The true test of salesmanship is not when you sell a car, but it is when your customers keep coming back for more. And when they start recommending you to others, then you know you've done a great job. And that's what Namco is all about.
Choose to be greater with Summit Natural Drinking Water.
Our drinking water of choice that helps refresh us with the right hydration.
At nagbibigay ng right minerals,
Summit Natural Drinking Water. Thirst for more.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Score at halftime here at the 2024 Bounty Fresh Grace Alumni Basketball League. Octoboy with 59 to the 24 of Goodfellow Pharma Corporation.
Sa 59 na yan, 21 points coming from Joshua Chan and 11 kay Lee. And that's the reason why they're up by 35 points.
You see here some of our first half highlights.
Yung flex kagad ni
That's
Joshua
the first
Chan.
play.
Oo nga eh. And yung confidence niya talagang nandun.
You see here.
And Goodfellow Pharma, some of the things that they did well during the first half. But Sia, again, yung back-to-back 3 points yan. Ang nag-momentum na nagbigay for Octoboy. So here, Sean D for that fast break, left-handed. Kasi left-handed talaga tong si Sean. And the passing of the Octoboy team, nakita natin, whether they're in fast break, whether it's half-court setup, their extra passing, doing wonders. Nasabi natin, paborito natin ngayon tong si Joshua Chan, Rockabye
Rock the baby.
With
Ba't
that
di ko nakita yan
Eurostep.
kanina? Let's take a look here at some of the halftime stats, Coach Edster. Can you care to break it down for us and the viewers?
Oo. The reason why they're up, their field goal percentage, 44%. And the reason, kasi most of their points coming from fast break points. That's 27-8. Medyo mababa ang 3-point field goals, 17% for Octoboy and just 10% for Goodfellow Pharma. And all statistics going in the way for Octoboy.
Yung mga steals na yan, the way it's standing out is because of their full court press, no? Consistent sila from first till the end of the second quarter. See here, the leading scorers?
The leading scorer again, Joshua Chan with 24, Lee 11, Sha 11, Pearson he 6, and Ko 4 for the other team. Wala pang naka-double digit, but Sean D is there for 8 points, Uy 5, Jeremy Lance Thomas with 4, John 3, and Hans Valero 2 points for Goodfellow Pharma.
Actually, Coach, tignan mo, Chan has 24. Goodfellow has 24. Question is, at the end of the game, kaya niya pa rin ba i-match yung total? Let's see. That's gonna take one heck of a second half.
Yeah. Pero kung makikita mo, yung laro ni Joshua, wala rin pilit eh.
Wala nga.
Diba?
Wala.
Kita mo naman, cool na cool lang, doing those, kung open yung lane, he drives through the lane. Kanina nga, fast break, nakita niya, open ako sa 3. Why not hit that 3-pointer for Octoboy?
What I love here about our live stream is we see that our alumni from Grace are talking. Some of them are maybe thinking of trying to schedule a basketball 5v5 one day, but sometimes dito yung ba like papahinga ko muna yung tuhod ko, pre.
Nakakatuwa dito, nagkakaroon na ng Henry Cheng.
Yes.
Ini-invite na si Jeff Chua, if you remember
Yes,
him,
of
na
course.
sumali kasi hindi siya sumali this year because of an injury. Mamimiss natin yan, si Jeff Chua.
That's it leads to a bigger comeback after. You can see there once again, this time two players, Sanhi and Ko, telegraphing that pass. And Ko, no one there to contest that one. Now a 39-point lead.
29 fast break points now for Octoboy. Mas marami yung fast break points kaysa sa na-score ng Goodfellow Pharma.
See here, Goodfellow Pharma trying to see what they can do amidst this onslaught by Octoboy. Chua, trapped. Nilabas kay Uy. This time, boarding shot para sa Goodfellow. And maybe that's what they need.
Yeah, John Ko hitting that bank shot right on the buzzer for him. Ito na yung wake-up call na kailangan ng Goodfellow Pharma.
Wala talaga tayong comment dito sa shooting ng Octoboy. And if this continues, you know, Coach Edser, hanggang sa next few games sila, they're gonna be a team to be feared. Considering that their players can attack the rim and are also dead shots.
Kaya nga, kakashoot pala ng 3 points ang Goodfellow Pharma, binawian kagad. So Goodfellow Pharma needs to do a better job sa defensive end nila. They need to have some stops for them to get back in this ball game.
And si Lou, he saw that there were 3 yellow shirts in the paint. Inatake pa. And that's the luxury of being up by so much. You can experiment on how you attack and try to get more confidence heading to the next games. 3 versus 2 advantage para sa Goodfellow. Nakascore na ulit sila. This time, Jeremy Thomas.
Jeremy Thomas, his dad is here watching and cheering for him. Yun naman gusto natin, family-oriented din tayo.
Oh, definitely. Family-oriented and just, you know, kailangan mo talaga ng encouragement rin minsan sa parent mo. So just go lang. Kung mo natignan yung score, just enjoy the game. Lim. Too strong. Rebounded by Octoboy. See here, Lou. Parang Lou ka eh. No? I mean, yung slow-mo na sidestep.
Parang fast break na hindi fast break.
May
He
slow.
was trying to do a fast break pero slow break yung dating ni Lou. Another score for Octoboy.
If you're a good fellow, you want to at least be more aggressive when it comes to getting the ball off a miss. Kasi parang ngayon coach, mukhang Octoboy yung down with the way they're playing.
Kaya nga hindi pa hinabol yung fast break doon ni Ko. So the defensive effort sa Goodfellow Pharma, gusto natin makitaan pa ng init ba sa depensa since you're down by a big margin.
Although so far, sa nakakita natin doon, natatapatan nila yung scoring at least per quarter dito ng Octoboy. But it's gonna take a monumental effort, need more effort on defense in order to cut down this lead. Take a look here, Gilly, fast break of the quarter, courtesy of our guys from Octoboy. This time, that's Denrick Aaron Ko, now with 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. I thought that mas marami pa ata siyang assist considering he's the main point man for the purple shirts right now.
70 points na ng Octoboy. So we would want to see Goodfellow Pharma to step up in defensive effort nila in trying to stop their scorers.
See, they're unable to stop the freight train. That is Matthew Geronimo.
Matthew Geronimo, his dad Marlon Geronimo, one of the 3-point specialists for the 35 above division. Yung mom naman niya is a volleyball player naman. So family of sports, itong mga Geronimo.
Hits the front rim, rebounded by Goodfellow. Alanganin yung pass. Munti kala ko I think nasaktan dun si Ronnie calling for a sub. He's heading to the scorer's table, but Ko had to hoist up that shot. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin tayo dito. They have the numbers here. Opts for the mid-range jumper. Buti na lang doon yung teammate niya. And
Hans Valero, yeah. Offensive rebound and follow-up. 3 against 1. Alam mo, sa kahit fast break, you have to execute well. Lalo na if you have numbers.
Sia. And we haven't seen this from Sia, no? So far, sa nakita natin kay Sia, he's a shooter. But this time, ma-atake siya. You see there. Trying to set up a screen. And
Offensive foul.
offensive foul. Yeah. Moving screen ba yata? See the possession of Goodfellow a while ago.
Good offensive rebound by Hans Valero. Rescuing that missed opportunity para sa Goodfellow Pharma.
Once again, this is Nico Rocha along with my partner, Coach Edster C. Bringing you this game live. Kami rin yung kasama nyo mamaya sa second game at 9 p.m.
Nice rebound by Lance Thomas. Offensive rebound and follow-up and 1 for Lance Thomas.
And Lance Thomas, Coach Edster, now has 9 points and 16 rebounds. Definitely the bright spot for Goodfellow.
Yeah, he has the advantage. He is one of the better scorer for Goodfellow Pharma. And most of the score na nagagawa niya is coming off from an offensive rebound. So that's a lone bright spot right now for Goodfellow Pharma.
Goodfellow trying to change their fortune here in the third quarter. It's Peter Sani, right? Yeah. But that three-pointer, all air. Great stop by Goodfellow. This time they're running. They have the numbers. 4 versus 3. The drive. Ooh.
May nabaksakan dun sa ilalim si Lance Thomas.
Hopefully he's alright because his team really needs him right now on the floor. Not sure kung ano ba yung exact na nangyari doon. But let's see once we get more updates.
Yeah. Ito yun, going for the fast break. Medyo awkward landing for Lance Thomas naman. Marcus Liu, 2 free throws for him. Ang ganda ng pagkaka-fake niya, pasabit niya doon. Getting him on the line for 2 for Octoboy.
Number 1 is, just like what you said, Coach Esther, Marcus Nathan Liu with 7 points and 6 rebounds in 11 minutes of action.
Maganda rotation ng Octoboy. The recognition sa mga teammates sila. Recognizing who the shooter is. Recognizing the flasher, the cutter. Diba? Mga cuts sa shaded lane. They are able to make those shots.
Parang they have clear defined roles.
Tama ka dyan, Nico, no? They swing the ball from left to right, finding the open man. Open ka sa 3, go ahead and take that shot.
All air. And that shot from the corner. Ito, Octoboy, this jersey reminds me of the Utah Jazz. Tama ba?
Utah Jazz, tama, oo.
Yun yung yung mountain out sila. Ako yan na yung pang 5-3 ng Octoboy. And it keeps on coming. This time by number 15.
Yeah, Cyril Ong.
Yes, that's Cyril Andre Ong. The cold-blooded 3-point shot of the quarter brought to you by Mets Logistics Inc.
Yes.
All net.
Sabi ni Cloyd, nanonood dito, turo ko yan.
Turo ko yan.
Kaso lang kaliwete si Cloyd eh. But again, his father, one of the shooters of the Grace Alumni team, member of the 40 above champion team sa Inter Alumni.
Oh man, that's just big boy moves for Marcus Liu.
Ganda niya gumalaw no? Simple lang.
Simple lang, create space.
Create space. Sa 35 above, parang si Daniel Dagdag eh.
Yeah, parang si Boss Daniel Dagdag.
Boss Daniel,
yeah.
See, easy play, pivot, going to the middle, using the left hand, Marcus Liu for the 2 points.
It's nice to see na he's not just a righty, even he can also utilize his left hand to inflict some damage.
Sa ngayon, hindi nagmamadali, di ba?
Hindi nga nagmamahal.
Hindi mag-
In-assess niya muna, okay, mismatch pala. Let's get to work.
1 out of 2 for Clark Tang, and nako, another bad news for Goodfellow Pharma as Joshua Peter Chan is back here in the ball game.
That's a no mercy rule for Octoboy. Bring out the big guns.
Oy! Oh! Marcus Liu!
Hindi lang tayo nag-react na gano'n. I think yung buong, yung audience natin napareact rin na gano'n. Because that was pretty.
Yeah.
It was unconventional. Pero maganda.
Maganda. And looking at his size, titignan mo, he's not that quick. Pero at the last moment, nag-upisa sa double crossover sa top diba? Before creating that shot.
Pag ganun, pag may nasimulan ka na, tapusin mo na. Chan, inflicting fear at the hearts of his opponents. There's a rainbow 3 right there. Wala nang oras. Had to hoist it up. Good defense for Goodfellow. Take a look here. One more time, Marcus Liu. Sana masarap ang kain mo mamaya.
Halos wala nang inilundag but the pectus ng bola for Marcus Liu getting that ball in.
Alam mo, Coach Edster, itong Octoboy, no, yung only Wagyu options nila. Recently ko lang nalaman rin yan. Na parang, nag-offer sila pa ng only. Because before, I just thought na Octoboy, takoyaki and set meals.
Pinakamalapit dito sa SGS, dyan sa Banawe area.
Meron sa Banawe.
Yeah.
Sa Morato yung, kala ko may yung pinakamalapit. Another outlet pass, Peter Chan. Let's see if the defender can stop him. I think we all know the answer. That's no.
Basic na basic for Joshua Peter Chan. A little creating konting spasyo lang, enough for him to make that shot.
Chua, sasagot. Kaso medyo yung tira off to the far left. Chan once again. A runaway freight train. Chan using his moves.
1 against 4.
Right to left.
For Joshua Chan, ang naalala kong gumagawa niyang 1 against 4, si Jeff Chua
Yes.
Look at that fast break. No one there para harangan siya to go to that basket. Great, excellent move by Peter Chan.
Sa mga napapanood ko, mukhang mahihirapan yung team natin mag-compile ng ano bang best play, move of the game because of that guy, Joshua Peter Chan. We'll be back for more action here in the 2024 GABL. You're watching the first game of the doubleheader in the opening night of the Bounty Fresh Grace Alumni Basketball League. This is Nico Rocha along with my partner, Coach Edster C. Coach, actually, everybody, look at that stat. The points in the paint, 50 to 18.
Yes, not only the fast break points, but the points in the paint going in favor of Octoboy in this ball game.
See there, the mid-range jumper. Another strong shot by Goodfellow, not even hitting the rim. Gives it back to JPC. No hesitation, 3 there by Justin Wang. Ooh. Coach
Malayong tres na.
is trying to trying to outdo himself in every play.
When you're leading by 44, somehow you could experiment some of the things na pwede mo pang gawin sa arsenal mo.
And judging by, his character in the first 3 quarters, so si Joshua Peter Chan, this kid just loves to play ball. He just really enjoys the sport. That's why he's trying to see, how can I make this more interesting? Chan. Well defended. That time, Lee. Although, all board for Lee.
Ringless but all board.
That's rimless but all board as well. Kidding aside though, Lee is a hard guy to stop sa paint.
Paint, wide body, tapos yung court sense niya pa nasa loob. Alam niya kung pipihit siya ng kaliwa or kanan.
Actually, yes.
And that's good to see from the younger generations that we have sa Grace alumni.
Para sa mga nagsasabi na post moves are dead, it's not. Pinoprove dito ni Charles Lee that the new age still try to learn those post moves.
Importante, those footworks.
Chan trying to see how he can attack the defense. Showing us his bag once again. Pectus, no good.
Ayun na naman
Third
si
try.
Lee. Yeah,
This
get
time,
it.
Ong. Sasabihin sa just like his papa, but not yet. Look at Lee. Ooh. Sorry, miss right there. But that is the fifth shot attempt. Will this be the sixth? Finally, nakuha na ng Goodfellow. And the easiest basket for them right here.
That's Thomas Tutang, a fast break. Rare do we see the fast break for Goodfellow Pharma.
The chance a la Jason Tatum, the sidestep corner three. And that's how you end the third quarter. Sidestep three, buzzer beater.
Let's look at that again.
Wow.
Going to his right.
Momentum pa yan, ha?
Oh, beating the buzzer. Joshua Peter Chan for the three. Ending the third quarter for Octoboy.
And with 33 points to his name. See you guys in the fourth quarter. And see here muna, bago tayo magkita sa fourth quarter, tingnan natin yung mga highlights dito ng Octoboy wherein they continue to outscore their opponents here.
Totoo yan, no? 85 or 88 to 46 right now. There were bright spots for Goodfellow Pharma.
Mas marami
John Ko and Tang was scoring for them. Pero ito yung napakahirap na tira na parang easy lang for Marcus Lu. And again, Peter Joshua Chan just doing everything for Octoboy from fast break to three-point shots. He's bringing it on. 33 points already for him. Third quarter pa lang yan, Nico.
42-point lead heading to the fourth. Let's see what happens.
Ayan, one of our
Fans in the stadium.
fans. Nandito sa atin nanonood, cheering for her batch. Yan si She. And Dad niya is also a Grace alumnus, playing basketball as well, lefty naman.
I wish I was a lefty, Coach Edster.
Parang shooter
Parang
lahat,
shooter lagi.
Soft touch yung mga lefty.
I don't know why it's like that. No? Parang ginawa ka ng Diyos na maging shooter agad eh. Final quarter, 88-46. Octoboy in a comfortable place. And they are led by Joshua Peter Chan.
Another offensive rebound there by Lance Thomas. Pero hindi na-score there for Lance Thomas.
Play on, says our referees. I think baka bola naman ngayon natamahan.
Or part of the finger.
Part of the finger.
Part of the ball yun. So, hindi naman nawala yung possession. Nothing going. So,
Di ba ka naman, Coach Esther, sabi ni Chua, may lamok. Inano lang. Pinalo lang. We got 9 minutes and 18 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter.
there's a coach for the Goodfellow Pharma, Coach Maynard Chua.
Great defense at the paint, pero yung bola bumalik sa kamay ni Lee.
Maganda recognition then. Lee getting that offensive rebound. Again, Goodfellow Pharma getting multiple possession, multiple attempts for them. Getting that N1 for Goodfellow Pharma.
And tinuturo rin sa mga sports academy, no? Yung mga basketball camp na active hands, wag lang yung nakagano lang. Just try to poke the ball away. And that's what Octoboy has been doing the whole time.
Pero you can see, medyo alam nila, they're up already by a big margin. Wala na yung pressure sa bola. They're now concentrating on their half-court defense, that 2-3 zone.
How did Octoboy get into this position, Coach Edster? Para sa mga ngayon na nag-tune in sa ating live stream.
I guess one is in good recognition, good passing game. And of course, when you have a player like this one, Joshua Peter Chan, Like what you've mentioned kanina, alam nila kung ano yung mga roles nila diba, sa laro. They're forcing turnovers, then executing, and even getting offensive rebounds for yeah. Oh, look at that shot.
And the occasional lucky bounce, lucky roll. Gitnang-gitna yung ano yun, no?
Maganda. It's one of those nights na everything going for the other team, tapos sa kabila naman halos.
It's the complete opposite. Parang ganun nga.
Ganun yung nangyari.
Lee once again this time. Joshua Peter Chan this time sabi niya, wait, isa pa lang assist ko. Let's make it 2. Dagdagan pa natin.
And they're going to break the century mark. 95 points already para sa Octoboy.
Goodfellow still trying to make things work from the mid-range, but so far, I don't think the percentages are working their way.
Look at this fast break of the quarter by Geely. Lee finishing off from a Joshua Peter Chan pass.
Just like Gili is always outrunning the competition. Clark Tang with 6 points to his name. Now make that 7 after that first free throw. And look at Jeremy Thomas's stats, no, Coach Edster. 24 minutes, 10 points, 20 rebounds. But he needs more help. No?
Yes,
in the coming
tama.
days, they're going to see, in the coming games rather, how can we maximize their lineups? Ano ba, sino yung right combination? That's what they're trying to, baka you'll never know na they might find the right lineup and be
Tama.
able to string some wins.
Peter Chan, again, a fast break there. And on cue, Jeremy Thomas hitting another 2 for Goodfellow Pharma.
Oh, it's also a good thing that we see Jeremy Thomas back on the floor. Remember, he was the one who fell a while ago. holding-
Kanina, tama,
Yeah.
tama.
Iba rin na yung recovery ng bata eh.
Again, getting another rebound for himself. Kaso lang, fade away yung tira na ginawa ni Thomas.
Good thing Clark Tang was right there to clean up the mess.
So 97-51, this is a 46-point lead for Octoboy. Clear lane again for
Easy.
Joshua Peter Chan. Alam mo yun, open lane, walang humarang, ang lapit na short range, mid range, long range. This guy has it all.
Wala bang half-court range? Baka yan na lang kulang eh. Volleyball line, doon siya tumira kanina, di ba?
And of course, other teams will be marking this one. Look at that. Stop and pop fast break of the quarter brought to us by Geely. Wala, simpleng-simple. Walang kahirap-hirap na basketball for Joshua Chan.
This reminds me of the movie Gladiator. He has that face, yung sabi ni Russell Crowe na, are you not entertained? Again!
Getting an N1 for Joshua Peter Chan. That's his 39th point, if I'm not mistaken.
Tama, I think so, Coach Edster, yeah.
That's the drive of the quarter by Mitsubishi Motors. Kita mo yan, simpleng-simple. He knows what to do with the ball. 40 points now for Joshua Peter Chan
More impressive in 20
in
minutes.
20 minutes. Yes.
Pag di ba usually ina-adjust yan per 36, yung mga gano'n, di ba? Or per 30 minutes. So just imagine if you adjust that. Oh!
Fancy pass there. They really know how to play with each other. Recognizing another shooter, Cyril Ong. Another steal now for
This time si Lee.
Octoboy. Grabe, sila na yung lamang. Sila pa yung nakakaagaw.
That's what you hope to emulate though, the consistent effort na may lead ka na pero
Non-stop pa rin yung defense.
Non-stop.
Oo.
kasi ano eh, delikado yung you take it easy na eh. Diyan ka mahabol. That's the key to chasing those big leads.
John Ko, another 3. That's his second in the ball game.
Money for John Ko. Chan playing the facilitator role right now. Wang right there overshooting that shot. Babalik sa Goodfellow yung bola.
And right now, I think other teams that are watching, alam na nila kung sino yung marked man dito sa Octoboy.
Using a runner to add 2 more points on the board for Goodfellow. Or kung may mga scout dyan. These are, ito Octoboy is batch 2020-2021. I'm assuming these guys are in first year college. Diba?
Tama, tama.
You'll never know. Take a flyer or one of these kids.
Pwede. And since we are streaming live, pwedeng i-share. Makita ng mga
Yes,
ibang,
i-share nyo yan.
yeah, ibang collegiate teams on how this guy is playing.
This time, Denrick Aaron ko. The quiet but deadly player, no? Very steady player. Just knows what to do at the right moment. Uy. Pero kita yun, Nico. Once again, Mr. Chan. Please have mercy.
42 points for Joshua Peter Chan and another steal for him.
Chan giving it to Ko. Another one. Now 113 to 56.
Extra passing there. Good pass there by Sean, and Lance Thomas getting that back for Goodfellow Pharma.
This is how you start a new season of the GABL. By scoring as much as you can. Who knows, no, Coach Edster? We might see a 50-piece.
Pwede yan.
He's
no?
on pace. He's on pace.
4 minutes pa. Matagal-tagal pa.
2 versus 1. Let's see how Octoboy defends. And that's the size, no? The intimidation. Di sila maka-attack eh. Ko. Ooh!
Extra pass. Good pass there. Getting it to Joseph Peter Chan.
Kala ko si Justin Wang yung inaharap niya. And then may nag-cut from the
cut.
weak side.
And that was
You know?
yun.
Boom.
Sakto. And getting that shot up for the 44th point, Joshua Peter Chan for Octoboy.
Score is 115 to 58. We got a timeout on the floor.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta, may bounty friend. My bounty friend.
Quick shout out ko lang, Nico.
Go
One
ahead.
of our former players, JRU Light Bombers, Joshua Saret is also tuning in. Joshua Saret once scored 89 points in our NCAA game back then, quadruple double
And
band.
at that point, Coach Edster had the record, the Philippine record in high school with 89 points.
yes,
Joshua
correct.
Saret. Ay, of course, yung idol ko, Dunhill D. How can we forget?
Yeah, sadly, hindi siya makasali
Ay,
this
wala
season.
siya, man.
Meron siyang back injury. But we're going to miss him this season. Looking forward na gumaling kagad para we could watch him play again.
Yeah, who knows, baka magka-extra season pa. You never know, di ba?
Yeah, maaga pa naman.
And Wang right there, trying to emulate Steph Curry, but medyo malakas. 3 minutes and 45 remaining here. D, not...
Galing naman nung bata na yun. Good drive there by Sean D. Inupo na si Joshua Peter Chan with 44 points.
No, Coach, kanina nga, nakaupo na yun. Kala ko di nababalik. Binalik ulit kanina. Tingnan natin, baka temporary rest. Not sure if they know the stats. Not sure if binibigyan ba natin silang stats sheet. But if they knew,
Baka.
baka.
Or baka sabihin, next game ko na gawin yung 50.
Imagine, no? Justin Wong right there. Nakabang na sila dun eh, no?
This is 4 against 3 for Goodfellow Pharma kasi mabagal na bumaba yung Octoboy sa defense.
Almost a steal there by number 28, John Harris Uy. But lost control of the basketball.
This was the excellent drive of the quarter by Sean D. Brought to us by Mitsubishi Motors Ilocos.
What's the call right there? Was it a...
The substitution.
Parang platoon substitution natin.
Oo.
Oh yeah, it's a platoon sub.
So you would want to get some minutes, more minutes para sa mga players mo para of course sa next game, preparation for the next game. 117-60, 57-point lead for Octoboy.
Mamaya guys, sa mga lahat ng mga nanonood right now, at 9 p.m. or maybe yung 9:10, 9:15 to give teams to warm up, it's gonna be Kitchen King up against New Ivex.
Correct. And,
Opening night natin.
Nakikita natin, before the games, lahat ng players dito, BP check muna.
BP, yes,
Yes,
oo. It's a
BP check.
requirement, actually. Tinatanong ko sa kanina, coach, no? Parang coach ba tayo may doctor nga? It's a requirement. So extra precautionaries
Yes.
ng liga.
Kaya players need to come in early for the BP check, for a go signal for them to play.
Paki-check yung BP ni Joshua Peter Chan. Hindi ata tao yan eh.
Pearson, he for the 3. Good backs out by Hans Valero.
That's a good arc on the shot. I thought it was going in. Tang trying to answer back, but that was all air.
No, pag ganito, diba, mahirap i-motivate yung players
Actually, yeah,
to try to
mahirap.
continue to focus on trying to execute. Pero this is the first game pa lang. So kailangan pa rin you try to execute for yourselves in preparation for other games.
Last 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter with Octoboy. I really have nothing much to say. Any negative things on Octoboy. All of the stats are pointing towards their way.
You know, a dominant win for them right now on their first game. And natutuwa tayo sa mga players katulad nila Joshua Peter Chan, Pierre Sanhi, even Marcus Liu showing what they can do inside the court.
Coach Sir, I would like to ask you, let's wear our coaching hat. How do you stop someone like Joshua Peter Chan? What could you have told at least Goodfellow na how to stop or contain him?
One is to assign someone against him, diba? Parang yun nga, i-asawa na.
Would you say a box and one?
Yeah,
Parang ganun.
and a bit physical for him. Kumbaga, physically ng konti. Tingnan. This was explained during the technical meeting. Okay?
Yeah.
Not going for the ball, going for the man. That's an automatic unsportsmanlike foul for Ko. 2 free throws plus ball possession. Kaya sinasabi, kung mag-duty foul, still go for the ball, not go for the man.
Oh, wag yung parang hihilahin mo sa jersey or hihilahin.
Yung ganun, parang yumakap na di ba? So that's 2 possession. Talking about our doctors there. Ayan, yan yung mga doctors natin, mga nagpapa-BP. So kung nandito kayo, na-exciting kayo sa laro, you feel na kailangan mo pa-check up, we have doctors here to do that.
Actually, yes. Our doctors in attendance sila yung we make sure na clear. Actually, they have to clear the players.
Yes.
If they say na bawal, see you next game.
Oh, binalik pala
Sabi
itong si
sa'yo
Joshua Peter Chan.
Sabi sa'yo, coach, pinapahinga lang yan eh. I think he knows how many points he has right now. Sabi, 2-3 balls lang.
Sorry miss there. Para sa, yun nga sa Goodfellow Pharma, ito sa 4 against 1. Pero they were not able to convert.
Chococo trying to get fancy.
Yes.
Right there.
So many bright spots for Octoboy. Daming players who have shown what they could do. Other teams are watching, so they know kung sino ang mga markman nila. For Goodfellow Pharma, there are players then also who did very well.
Lance Thomas.
Lance Thomas with a double-double, 14 points, 22 rebounds. We have Sean D, who attacks the bat. Janko, 2 3-pointers.
Clark Tang as well. So they have some pieces.
Correct. So, syempre, this is a team sports. We just have to continue to learn from this and then tignan sa mga susunod na laro on how they could improve.
Definitely. And we got 15 seconds remaining here sa ating unang laro between Octoboy and Goodfellow Pharma Corporation. And the final score, I could say right now, since they're just running out the clock, 119-66, Octoboy with a game that they never sweated from the beginning.
Correct. It started with that flex shot by Joshua Peter Chan, and yun nga, they never looked back. All throughout the game, they were doing very well. Short passes, recognizing where the big man is. And Joshua Peter Chan scoring 44 points in his first ball game here sa Grace Alumni Basketball League.
You know, Coach, at one point, Goodfellow had like a 17 rebound advantage sa Octoboy. It ended with Octoboy with more rebounds, 68 rebounds to 65 of Goodfellow. But let's take a look here at some of our game highlights. Would they say this is the Joshua Peter Chan highlight reel?
Correct. And of course, our player of the game, we have Joshua Peter Chan doing it all. Look at that sidestep, back to the basket shot. Easy for him, 44 points. Lasheri, player of the game, we have Peter Chan, 44 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 steals. And
Hindi mo na naramdaman yung 6
oh,
steals.
tignan mo, parang walang pawis.
Hindi nga
Look at that player. Congratulations, Octoboy. And these are the highlights, Nico.
Yeah, and you see there that a Goodfellow had to resort to driving, no? Kasi the shot has not been going in. Try to resort to floaters. But at the end of the day, it's the mix of 3-point shots and drives to the rim, which made Octoboy so dangerous. Not only, they're not a one-dimensional team, no? They have Joshua Peter Chan, yeah, but let's not forget that they have few guys as well who scored in double digits.
Correct. Oh, and this is the buzzer beater by Joshua Peter Chan. Effortless and with that smile. And then for Goodfellow Pharma, you have Sean D attacking that basket. And this is a Joshua Peter Chan show during their first game for Octoboy. A dominant 119-66 win against Goodfellow Pharma.
That is how you start the season if you're Octoboy. While for Good Pharma, it's something you can learn from. And hopefully in the coming games, you will be able to bounce back from this. This will be a thing of the past. And hopefully more better games for them.
Again, some of the things that had happened during the game that we had today. We have a second game pa ni Rockabye Baby.
Oo, may
with Joshua Peter Chan.
Pero parang hindi ako nayabangan eh. No? Parang nonchalant niya ginagawa eh. So this is, you can see on your screens, the second game will be between Kitchen King up against New Ivex. Starting in
Choose to
10
be greater
minutes.
with Summit Natural Drinking Water.
Our drinking water of choice that helps refresh us with the right hydration.
At nagbibigay ng right minerals,
Summit Natural Drinking Water. Thirst for more.
Mahalaga, basta't kasama kita. Saan man mapunta